morning, friends, and happy September. I am so excited about this video because it's officially September. I'm filming this on September 1st and I can just not wait for all of the pumpkin and apple and cinnamon and cozy vibes to really be within the air. Honestly, this weekend, at least in the mornings, it was so cozy outside. It was a little bit chilly, which if you know me, you know I like the crisp fall air, so I personally really enjoyed it and I'm so excited for this fall season. As a lot of you know, I am moving in October, so I'm really trying to just embrace all of that fallness before moving during the end of October, because I know that Florida is obviously going to be warmer than the New Jersey fall weather. But don't you worry, I will still be making fall content, and I am only moving for 3 years, and next year I'm coming home during the fall, so don't you worry, fall content is still going to be a thing, and as you guys know, it's my favorite. For today, I really want to prepare a little bit for September and really just help myself get into that fall vibe even more. So I want to start with having breakfast and of course some coffee, because how else would we start this video? Then I want to do some fall shopping. I also want to do some planning for September, maybe a little bit of adding some decorations to my room, and I also want to do some baking as well. And I also might want to have like a cozy self-care night with some reading and stuff like that. So I wanted to take you guys along. I'm in my little pumpkin pajamas from American Eagle. I love them, and I also am really embracing fall because I'm gonna put on these little coffee socks that I got from TJ Maxx. They came in a set of I think like 10, and personally I really like them because they remind me of fall. I don't like wearing slippers if I don't have socks on. And then of course I'm gonna put on my teddy bear slippers from American Eagle because these are so stinking cute. The only complaint I have about these is they get fuzz everywhere, but I think they're really cute. So here's a little outfit for this morning. Really cute and comfortable. I will say that these pajamas are so comfortable. I don't sweat at all during the night, which personally I really appreciate because that always seems to be an issue with me. And they're very airy and light, which I love. But now that all that's out of the way, let's go to the kitchen. I want to make the Pillsbury pumpkin cinnamon rolls and also watch some Gilmore Girls and have a little coffee as well. So let's go make our breakfast. So for my pumpkin cinnamon rolls, I'm literally just using this. It's from Pillsbury. They are the pumpkin spice cinnamon rolls and it comes with icing. And then I'll also be using this little baking dish. I think it's so cute. It's from TJ Maxx, but any baking dish will do. I just happen to have one that has ghost on it and I'm excited about it. And then we're just gonna make my pumpkin coffee with some pumpkin cold foam as well. Cinnamon rolls are in the oven. They bake at 350 degrees for around 23 to 27 minutes, sometimes 28 depending on the type of oven that I use. But when I use my boyfriend's oven, it's usually like 25 minutes. Now I'm gonna work on my pumpkin coffee. I usually just use this coffee machine back here, and then I use pumpkin cold foam and some pumpkin syrup that I made homemade in one of my other videos. It's not the best thing I ever tasted, but it's pretty good for my first homemade pumpkin syrup and I don't want to waste it. So we're gonna make a little iced pumpkin coffee now while we wait for my cinnamon rolls to bake.
Empty chair across the table, echoes in the room. Shadow stands on barren walls, once with the melodies of you. Memories linger in the air like whispers in the breeze. I'm longing for your presence amidst the silence that I see. And I'll be waiting for you, with embers in my heart. Yeah, I've been waiting for you.
Beautiful coffee is made. I love this cup so much. I put some pumpkin syrup on the bottom of the cup, some pumpkin coffee, pumpkin cold foam, whipped cream, cinnamon, pumpkin spice, and some sprinkles, and I think it looks beautiful. I'm still waiting for my cinnamon rolls to be done, so I'm gonna drink this in the meantime. I also think while we're waiting for the cinnamon rolls to be done, because I still have about 15 minutes, I'm gonna do some reading. I have this book. It's called The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. It's the Season to Fall in Love by Gilmore. I love this book. I read it last year, but I love it so much that even though I don't love reading reading, I can read these. I want to get the cinnamon book this year as well, so I might go look for that later. But we're gonna read this because it's a good little cute fall love story that I really like. So we're gonna read this and also have some coffee, and I'm very excited about it. I just did some of my reading. I only ended up reading one chapter. I don't like to read too much all in once just because it's not my biggest thing that I love to do. I just try to better my mind and try to be productive in certain cases, and I do like the story, but I don't want to burn myself out to the point where I just don't want to read anymore. So I read for 15 minutes and now I'm going to work on my icing because my cinnamon rolls needed like around 2 to 3 more minutes in the oven. So Pillsbury did give me this pumpkin icing, and I think all I need to do is add some water to it and put it in the microwave for a little bit, stir it together, and then once the cinnamon rolls cool a little bit, just drizzle it on top and breakfast will be ready.
Another night and I'm just walking, city lights and people talking. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I wonder if you got that feeling staring at your bedroom ceiling.
I just had my little breakfast with my coffee and it was very good, very cozy and very yummy, and really just reminded me of those September vibes, especially because I feel like now is really truthfully apple and pumpkin season. Now I'm gonna get ready. There's a few things that I want to do today before having my cozy nighttime routine. So the first thing I want to do is I do want to do some September planning. I am somebody who strives very well off of a routine, and the second I get out of a routine, I do quickly see myself slacking off, and I think that having a plan for any month, but especially months that I'm excited for, is really beneficial for me because it allows me to still get stuff done that I need to get done, but also incorporate things that I want to do in my routine. Recently, I have been actually planning on Pinterest instead of writing things down. Not to say that I'll never go back to writing things down, but I just really like to visualize how I want my months to look and how I want my seasons to look and everything like that. As a lot of you probably know, I am a big planner, and I, again, strive off of being in a routine and just really have the best months when I have a plan and I have things romanticized, if that makes sense. So I do want to go on Pinterest and add to my September board today just to really get into that September mood. I also have my September wallpaper already on my computer, which I really like. That wallpaper is not mine. It's actually pinned on my Pinterest. Somebody else made it, but I love it. I think it's adorable and really matches those Gilmore Girl vibes that I love to go for. As a lot of you probably know by now, I'm really big with comfort and coziness, but I also really do love being active in the fall and kind of having like a healthy balance between the two. And I'm very excited because there's so many fun things that I love to do in fall. I already posted my fall bucket list video, and I will say a lot of my September planning does have to do with my bucket list because I am somebody who doesn't just make a bucket list. I actually really try my best to incorporate my life into that bucket list. So I definitely just want to do a little bit of planning, maybe even add some things to my September mood board that I really want to incorporate into September, and I thought we can do that together while of course being a little cozy and maybe having a candle lit, maybe having a little coffee, something like that. Not that I need more coffee, actually. Now that I'm thinking about that, I'm definitely not making another coffee because I just had breakfast and my coffee, but that is the plan. Then after, I want to go to either TJ Maxx or Target, or maybe both. I'm not sure which one yet, but I do want to make baskets for my friends, and I will say I do think it's a little bit early for a boo basket, so I think I want to do like a fall basket. I have 2 of my friends here in New Jersey that love fall, and I think it would be really cute to surprise them with a cute little basket. So I want to do that today, and I probably won't give it to them right away just because it's not officially fall yet, but I will definitely sometime in September, and I want to start getting all the stuff now because especially with TJ Maxx, if you see something, especially during the fall and winter season, I feel like you just have to get it when you see it. So I'm going to be doing that as well today because I think that would be a cute idea, and I think that they would really like it. And then while I'm at TJ Maxx, I'm also going to be looking for a birthday gift for my boyfriend's cousin. Her birthday is September 4th, and tomorrow we're actually going down to South Jersey. If you didn't know, I live in North Jersey right now, but we're going down there tomorrow. Her birthday is on Thursday, today, and we are going to be going to the Eagles-Cowboy game in Philadelphia. She lives closer to Philly, so we're just gonna drive down there, sleep over a few nights, and then go to the game on her birthday. And I wanna make her a little basket. Me and her really like Aperol spritzes. That's like our thing. We always send each other things about Aperol spritz. So I'm thinking I wanna make a Aperol spritz inspired basket. So I will be looking for some stuff at TJ Maxx as well. I did order a lot of stuff from Amazon too, but I'm hoping that TJ Maxx has a few other things. And then I did pick up a bottle of Aperol from the store as well that we can have before the game, or honestly whenever she wants. So that is my little plan. And then I just want to come back, do a little skincare, self-care, and probably make like a tea and bake some cookies. I'm obsessed with the Pillsbury cookies, so I think I'm going to be doing that tonight as well because I love them. I'm just going to do very light makeup. I don't have too much going on today, but I still want to look somewhat presentable just because it makes me feel my best. And I've been going through some really bad stress, to say the least. I don't really want to talk about it right now because I don't have answers as to exactly what's causing it, but I have been dealing with a lot of stress, and I am a very bad overthinker. So whenever I am stressed, it's like times 10, and I'm trying to do remedies naturally that help. However, I'm not gonna lie, it's been very difficult for me recently, and it's hard because this is my favorite season. I truthfully am really happy, and it's just difficult when something's really out of your control. You're trying everything to fix the problem and it's not working. And the only thing I'll say right now is it does have something to do with my health, and that's why it's scaring me so much. And I'm the type of person where if I think something's wrong, I'll look it up and then I'm convinced that I have every single thing. I honestly have no answers yet. I have to wait to go to a certain doctor appointment in September because that was the closest one they have. And I'm hoping that if it has to be something, it's what I think it is, because that means that it's reversible, but we'll see. I'm trying not to think about it too much. I'm doing everything that I could to try and prevent it, and I guess we'll take it from there. And I know that's just me opening up a little bit, but I will eventually explain everything. I just kind of have to cope internally first, if that makes sense. But moving on from the sadness of that, I think I want to straighten my hair. I straightened my hair the other day, and I actually really liked the way it turned out. So I'm going to straighten my hair really quick, and then we are going to do our fall planning. I just finished doing my planning, and I think everything that I wanted to get done in that planning session was done. I added a lot of new bucket list things to my list that I'm very excited about. Now I'm gonna run to TJ Maxx and even possibly Target. I saw Target may have some of their food items out that I wanna try, and at TJ Maxx I'm looking for stuff to add to my basket. So let's go do a little bit of fall shopping. Got back and I got a lot of things that I'm excited about. So first thing, I decided to get 2 of these cute little candles. I thought this would look really cute in the basket. Next thing I got is this cinnamon roll body butter. It smells really good and I thought it was so stinking cute. Then I ended up getting these little clips. I want to split them into 3 and 3 and put 3 in one basket, 3 in the other basket. And then the same thing with these. This is a lip balm set and it has little bows and ghosts on them, and I'm gonna do 3 and 3 as well. Then I got 2 of these little hair care headbands. I feel like these are really cute, and I'm gonna do 1 in 1. I got a pair of slippers for one of my friends because she loves slippers, and these really remind me of the Pillsbury cookies, the ones that I love, so I ended up getting her these. I got my puppy Penny this little bear pumpkin toy. I think she's really gonna like it, and I thought it was really cute. I also got a pair of socks, which again I'm gonna split into 2 and do 2 in one basket, 2 in the other basket. I got a little to-do list for one basket because my friend works in a school, so I know that she'll be able to use this a lot. And then my friend had mentioned that she really liked the pajamas I was wearing over the weekend in one of my videos, and I found them, so I got her a pair of these as well to put in her basket. That's everything so far that I got for the fall basket. I also got a few snacks from Target. So So I got this apple pie seasoned popcorn that seems really good. And then I also got these Halloween tortilla chips that I think are gonna be good. They're just regular tortilla chips, but they're orange and black. And then the last thing I wanted to show, which I'm really excited about, is the basket I made for my boyfriend's cousin. I think it's so cute. There's so many cute little Aperol themed things in here. And I was able to find this beaded bag from TJ Maxx that I think she's really gonna like. And then I also found this little spritz oil from TJ Maxx as well that I think she'll love. And everything else is from Amazon. But this is how the basket came out. I think it's really cute. And I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update because I know I was talking about it before, but I'm happy with how it came out and I think she'll love it. So that's everything I got from TJ Maxx, Target, and Amazon. And I think I pretty much got everything. I just want to get a few more like candies for the baskets, but we're gonna actually make them when it's a little bit closer to when I want to give them to my friends.
What is this? What is this?
It's a bit later now and I want to do some fall baking. I have these two Pillsbury cookies. I have the pumpkin ones and then also the football ones. I feel like especially now that it's September, it's the perfect time to do pumpkins but also football because the first NFL football game of the year is actually the one that I'm going to on Thursday, which is the Eagles and Cowboys. So I feel like it's just the perfect time to actually do the football cookies. So I'm gonna light a little candle and we're gonna make my Pillsbury cookies because they're my favorite and I could really use a pick-me-up right now.
I'll let you go, just need some time.
It's a bit later now, it's almost time for dinner. I did end up making my cookies, they were very good, and now I'm actually gonna go out to dinner with my mom, so I'm gonna end the video here. I wasn't supposed to go out to dinner today, but she called me and she wanted to take me out to dinner, so of course I said yes, and I think it'll be good just to kind of clear my head a little bit, and I think it'll be fun. So we're gonna go get Japanese food. I love Japanese food so much. Usually I get chicken teriyaki with like a hibachi noodle or something like that. So that's gonna be it for this video. Even though my mood is a little bit down because I'm overthinking a lot and everything like that, I still had a really fun time hanging out with you guys, and I'm just trying to be fully transparent. In a lot of my vlogs, I try to block out my overthinking and my stress and everything like that, but sometimes it's really hard, and I figured that honesty and transparency is the best way to go about it, and sometimes just talking helps, even if I'm not talking exactly about what is going on, if that makes sense. But I am okay. I do want to make that clear. I'm just really overthinking a lot of things health related, and I'm sure there's a very, very easy solution to what's making me overthink. I know that what I think I have is something that can be treated when caught early and can be maintained. So I'm kind of just trying to put it into the perspective of PCOS isn't curable. I have PCOS, but it can be maintained. And if I can get through that, I'll be able to get through this if I do have it. And again, I'm not saying it because I don't know if I actually do have it and I don't want to put a false narrative out. I'm just being very transparent with my thoughts and how it's affecting me right now. But that's gonna be it for this video. I'm so excited for fall. I'm very happy that we had our little September planning session together. Let me know what you guys are very excited for during this fall season and for September. Let me know your plans. If you stayed up until this point of the video, comment this emoji down below, and I'll see you really soon in my next video. Bye.